জয় গোপীজন বল্লভ জয় গিরিবর ধারী জয় গিরিবর ধারী। যশোদানন্দন ব্রজজন রঞ্জন যশোদানন্দন ব্রজজন রঞ্জন যমুনা তীর বনচারী যমুনা তীর বনচারী জয় রাধা মাধব জয় কুঞ্জ বিহারী। জয় শ্রী কৃষ্ণ চৈতন্য প্রভু নিত্যানন্দ শ্রী অদ্বৈত গদাধর শ্রীবাসাদি গৌর ভক্তবৃন্দ। হরে কৃষ্ণ হরে কৃষ্ণ 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 হরে 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 রাম হরে রাম 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 হরে হরে। হরে কৃষ্ণ হরে কৃষ্ণ 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 হরে 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 রাম 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 হরে হরে। হরে কৃষ্ণ হরে কৃষ্ণ 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 হরে 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 রাম 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 হরে হরে। জয় প্রভুপাদ জয় প্রভুপাদ জয় জগদ্গুরু শ্রীল প্রভুপাদ। নিতাই গৌর হরি বল, হরি বল, হরি বল, হরি বল। जय विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य अष्टोत्तर शत श्री श्रीमद एसी भक्तिवेदांत स्वामी शिल प्रभुपाद की, अनंत कोटि वैष्णव भक्त वृंद की, नमाचार्य शिल हरिदास ठाकुर की। प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवसादि श्री गौर भक्त वृंद की। ग्रंथराज श्रीमद् भागवतम की, समवेत वैष्णव भक्त वृंद की। निताई गौर प्रेमानंदे। हरि हरि बोल। ओम ज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपः कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकम्। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरुः श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगणरघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधाकृष्णपादान् सहगणललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च। हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधु जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिका कांत राधाकांत नमस्तते। तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी विश्वभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। वंशाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्यो एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवसादि गौरभक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। मुकुं करति वाचालं पंगुं लंघायते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे श्रीगुरुन् दिनतारिणं परमानन्दमाधवं श्रीचैतन्यमीश्वरम्। Reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 8, Chapter 24, Text 52. Tang sarvalokasya surid priyeshwaro Tang sarvalokasya surid priyeshwaro हि आत्मा गुरुर्ज्ञानम अभीष्ट सिद्धि हि आत्मा गुरुर्ज्ञानम अभीष्ट सिद्धि तथापि लोको न भवन्तमन्धधीर तथापि लोको न भवन्तमन्धधीर जनाति सन्तं हृदि बद्धकामा जनाति शन्तं हृदि बद्धकामो तं सर्वलोकस्य सुहृत्प्रियेश्वरो आत्मगुरुर्ज्ञानम् अभीष्टसिद्धिः तथापि लोको न भवन्तमन्धधीः जनाति शन्तं हृदि बद्धकामो तं सर्वलोकस्य सुहृत्प्रियेश्वरो आत्मगुरुर्ज्ञानम् अभीष्टसिद्धिः तथापि लोको न भवन्तमन्धधीः जनाति शन्तं हृदि बद्धकामः सर्वलोकस्य सुहृत्प्रियेश्वरो आत्मगुरुर्ज्ञानम् अभीष्टसिद्धिः तथापि लोको न भवन्तमन्धधीः जनाति शन्तं हृदि बद्धकामः तं सर्वलोकस्य सुहृत्प्रियेश्वरो आत्मगुरुर्ज्ञानम् अभीष्टसिद्धिः तथापि लोको न भवन्तमन्धधीः जनाति शन्तं हृदि बद्धकामो माताजी तं सर्वलोकस्य सुहृत्प्रियेश्वरो आत्मगुरुर्ज्ञानम् अभीष्टसिद्धिः तथापि लोको न भवन्तमन्धधीः जनाति शन्तं हृदि बद्धकामो तं सर्वलोकस्य सुहृत्प्रियेश्वरो आत्मगुरुर्ज्ञानम् अभीष्टसिद्धिः तथापि लोको न भवन्तमन्धधीः जनाति शन्तं हृदि बद्धकामो वर्ड मीनिंग त्वं you my dear Lord sarvalokasya of all planets and their inhabitants Shurit the most well-wishing friend Priya the most dear Ishraha the supreme controller he also Atma the supreme soul Guruhu the supreme teacher Gyanam the supreme knowledge Avishtashiddhi the fulfillment of all desires Tatha api still Lokaha persons no not bhavantam unto you andhadhi because of blind intelligence janati can know shantam situated haridi in his heart baddhakama because of being bewildered by material lusty desires. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Translation. My Lord, you are the supreme well-wishing friend of everyone, the dearmost friend, the controller, the super soul, the supreme instructor, and the giver of supreme knowledge and the fulfillment of all desires. But although you are within the heart, the foolish, because of lusty desires in the heart, cannot understand you. Purport. Herein the reason for foolishness is described. Because the conditioned soul in this material world is full of materialistic lusty desires, he cannot understand the Supreme Personality of Godhead, although the Lord is situated in everyone's heart. Ishvaraho sarvabhutanam riddhasya arjuna tishtati. It is because of this foolishness that one cannot take instructions from the Lord, although the Lord is ready to instruct everyone, both externally and internally. The Lord says, Dadami buddhi yogam tam jeno mam upajantite. In other words, the Lord can give instructions on the devotional service by which one can return home back to Godhead. Unfortunately, however, people do not take this devotional service. The Lord, being situated in everyone's heart, can give one complete instructions on going back to Godhead. But because of lusty desires, one engages himself in materialistic activities and does not render service to the Lord. Therefore, one is bereft of the value of the Lord's instructions. By mental speculation, one can understand that one is not the body but a spirit soul, but unless one engages in devotional service, the real purpose of life is never fulfilled. The real purpose of life is to go back home, back to Godhead, and live with the Supreme Personality of Godhead, play with the Supreme Personality of Godhead, dance with the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and eat with the Supreme Personality of Godhead. These are the different items of ananda, spiritual happiness and spiritual variegatedness. Even though one may come to the platform of Brahma Bhuta and understand his spiritual identity by speculative knowledge, one cannot enjoy spiritual life without understanding the Supreme Personality of Godhead. This is indicated here by the word avishta siddhi. One can fulfill the ultimate goal of life only by engaging in devotional service to the Lord. Then the Lord will give one proper instructions on how to go back home, back to Godhead. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Idam Bhagavatam Namo Puranam Brahma Samhitam Uttama Sloka Charitam Chakaro Bhagavan Rishi Nisrayasaya Lokasya Dhanyang Shasti Ayanang Mahat Krishne Sadhama Upagati Dharma Gyana Divishaha Kalau Nashta Drishamesha Puranarka Dhunadita Namam Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pristhaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Sharupa Damodara Shamine Dinamine Namashad Bhaktamane Manipurudbhavaya Cha Prabhupadala Sadbani Prachara Niratayate Namam Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pristhaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Shamine Dinamine Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirbishesha Shunyavadi Pashtadasha. Hare Krishna. So I would like to ask the blessings of all devotees, especially the senior devotees. Sometimes I feel ashamed to speak in front of Srila Prabhupada disciples and senior devotees. Please bless me and consider me like your son. So this is a prayer by King Shattabrata to the Matsya avatar. After he boarded on the ship, he started praying to Matsya avatar. So this is one of the prayer. Srimad Bhagavatam is filled with different pastimes of the Lord. People like to hear stories. So that's why pastimes are given, but these instructions and prayers are also very important. So in between different pastimes, there are some, instructions. Just like in Dhruva Maharaja's pastimes, Prahlad Maharaja's pastimes, there is also instruction. So here, in the pastimes of Matsavatar and Shattabrata, here Shattabrata is praying to the Lord, from where we can realize about the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So in this prayer, King Shattabrata is addressing Lord as the supreme well-wishing friend of everyone. Tang sarva lokasya shurit. His word shurit is also found in Srimad Bhagavad Gita. Bhaktarang jagatapasam sarva loka maheswaram shuridam sarva bhutanam riddhi shuridam sarva bhutanam gyattamam shantimrichati. The shurit. There are three kinds of friends. One is called bandhu. Bandhu is like reciprocal. You give me 10 rupees, I will give you 10 rupees. You give me 100 rupees, I will give you 100 rupees. No, this is like bandhu. Then mitra. You give me 100 rupees, I don't give you anything. This is mitra. I heard somewhere. And then shurit. You kick me on my face, I help you. That is called shurit. You can be harmful to me, but I help you. That is rare kind of friendship. Rare kind of friendship. Sometimes parents are like this. Children are disturbing, children are, insulting parents, but parents never, from heart they can never curse their children, isn't it? So, as God is our supreme Father, supreme Mother, He is our Shurit. He is always ever well-wishing, as Prabhupada used to write. Ever well-wishing. Ever means always. Even if we disrespect them, they never become our enemy. They never become our enemy. So here Krishna is Shurit, his friend. So Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur has explained this word, that this indicates Shakha Rash. That there are 5 kinds of rasas. Shanta, Dasya, Vatsalya, Shakha, Madhurja. So this word Shurit indicates that we have Shakha Rasa, mellows of friendship with Krishna. And that friendship is the best friendship because he is the Shurit. Even if we are insulting Krishna, Krishna will never harm us. Even if Krishna gives us punishment, but that is also for our benefit, for our ultimate benefit. So he is never harmful. Krishna is never harmful. So this is the, here King Shattabrata is explaining that the Lord is the best friend. So this is implying Shakharasa. Then the next word is Priya. Priya, actually Priya, Priyatam. These are the words generally used in Bengali, also used among husband, wife, or lover and beloved. So this implies Madhurja Rasa, Priya. Krishna is our Priya. So those who wants to establish Madhurja Rasa with Krishna, so for them he is Priya. And those who are in relationship as friend, for them he is Shurit. Priya. Ishvara is controller. The next word, Ishvara, is controller. So Krishna is controller. It implies Dasya Rasa. Because Krishna is here, controller means he is Lord. He is controlling everyone. And he is controlling his servant. So we are his servants and he is our controller. So in this way, it implies Dasya Rasa, that we are his servant and he is our supreme master. And Atma here implies Paramatma. So it is for yogis. Actually this verse, it is like, comprehensive. It is including, all inclusive, including yogis, gyanis. I will come one by one. So here Atma implies Paramatma. Those who are yogis, they are searching after God as Paramatma. They are looking after Paramatma. So for yogis, he is the Paramatma, super soul. And Guru, Guru is also implying one kind of Vatsalya Rasa. Actually, there are two types of Vatsala Rasa. In Dwaraka, Krishna was like father, and father is natural guru. He had many children in Dwaraka. So, he had one kind of Vatsala Rasa there. Because with his children, Krishna and his children in Dwaraka, the mellow he released with his devotees, that was Vatsala Rasa with his children. And also in Vrindavan, Krishna became child, and Nanda Maharaj and Yashoda became parents. So that was another kind of Vatsala Rasa. So here, by the word Guru, it indicates that one type of Vatsala Rasa Krishna enjoyed in Dwaraka. Then Gurur Gyanam, that is for the Brahmavadis, those who are impersonalists. They are interested in speculative knowledge. So that also, Krishna is the source of that speculative knowledge also. There is a prayer by Kunti Devi, Koivalla Patoye Namo, Atmaramayo Shantaya Koivalla Patoye Namo. You are the master of the monist. The monist means those who are searching for impersonal Brahman. They are the monist, impersonalist. But Krishna is the master of impersonalist also. So, those who are impersonalist, they are searching after impersonal knowledge. And my dear Lord, you are the source of that impersonal, impersonal effulgence. And those who are impersonalists, they are also looking after you in a different form. Jnanam Avishta Siddhi. Avishta Siddhi here implies actually the karmis. Actually, it can imply Avishta Siddhi. The word Avishta Siddhi has got two meaning. One meaning is to achieve the desired, to achieve all desired, desired objects. That implies karmis. The karmis, they want so many things, materialistic enjoyment. So you are the source of all materialistic enjoyment. Actually, without Krishna's sanction, we cannot enjoy material objects also. So Avishta Siddhi, those who are hankering for materialistic enjoyment, for them also you are the ultimate source. If you don't grant, if you don't sanction materialistic enjoyment, nobody can enjoy. This is one meaning. Another meaning is that Avishta also means ultimate destination. That is Krishna Prem. So, those who are looking for Krishna Prem, ultimate goal of life, you are their worshipable deity. So, in this way, he is covering karmis, gyanis, yogis, then he is covering Shantarasa, Dasarasa, Vatsalarasa, Shakharasa, Madhurja Rasa. So, in this prayer, King Satyavrata, he is actually covering a vast, area by this, short, by this small verse. Tathapi lokana bhavantam andhadi. Although you are everything, Vasudeva Sarvameti, you are everything. You are meant for the Gyanis, you are meant for the Yogis, you are meant for the Brahmavadis, impersonalists, you are meant for the Karmis, you are everything. You are related in Dasarasa, Shakharasa, Vatsalarasa, Madhurjarasa. Still, although you are living in everyone's heart as Paramatma, tathapi, still, loka na bhavantam janati. Loka na bhavantam janati. People cannot understand you. People cannot, loka means people. No janati, they don't know you. Bhavantam means you. They don't know you. Andhadhi, why? Why they don't know you? Andhadhi. Dhi means, we say Madhabhi or Sumedha, Dhi. Dhi is intelligence. Andha means blind. Those whose intelligence got blind, they cannot understand you. And why this intelligence is blind? Ridi Baddha Kama. The heart is arrested or blocked. Baddha. Baddha means it is completely arrested. Kama, by lusty desires. Our heart is completely arrested by lusty desires. Although you are within the heart, within the same heart, still because our heart is completely blocked, completely arrested by lusty desires, that's why their intelligence is blind. Although you are living within their heart, with them, soul and super soul, they are living side by side. He is the owner of the house. This body is like a house, and super soul is the owner of the house, and I am living like a tenant. In the same house, I am living like a tenant, and super soul is the owner of the house. And he is living very near me, in the same room, Tenants generally live in different room, no? In the house, tenants, they live in different room, owner live in different room. But I am living with the owner of the house, with him in the same room. Still I cannot know him. He is always present in front of me. As Paramatma in Bhagavad Gita, in so many slokas, very nicely Paramatma is explained. Upadrashta anumanta cha bhartra bhokta maheshwara paramatmiti chappokta dehevasmin purushapara. Upadrashta anumanta. He is upadrashta, he is witnessing. Sometimes he is passive, witnessing as passive witness. Sometimes he takes active role also. When he sees that we are very much stubborn, when Paramatma understands that this soul is very much stubborn, then he is passive. Okay. No, he is passive doesn't mean that he will facilitate our stubbornness. Okay, you want to enjoy? Enjoy. You want to enjoy like pig? Enjoy like pig. Without his permission, until and unless he provides me a pig's body, I cannot enjoy like pig. So he is providing the facilities. Even as a pig, even as worm in the stool, he is providing the body of the worm. Isn't it? The body, we are not creating the body. God is creating the body through his energies. So by his sanction only we can enjoy whatever we like to enjoy, this fake enjoyment. And Upadrashta, and he is witnessing. He is not much interfering. No, he is not interfering so much as long as we are extremely stubborn. And generally 99.9% people are extremely stubborn, most stubborn. I want to enjoy even after listening instructions, even after listening Bhagavad Gita, even after listening srimad bhagavatam, after so many years also, we can have, many of we have practical experience that how our mind is very, very stubborn. It is really stubborn. And Upadrashta Anumanta. Then when we are stubborn, Krishna gives Anumuti, Anumanta, permission. He gives permission. Without his permission, even a thief cannot steal. Isn't it? Without his permission, a wrongdoer cannot commit any wrong activities. So permission is needed. Sometimes people ask, if God is so merciful, even ordinary father doesn't give permission for committing crime. If you ask your ordinary father that can I commit a murder, do you think your father will permit? So God is our supreme father. How he is giving permission? So actually this is a great science. First of all, he created a fake world. He created a world with material, inferior energy, so that we can do all kinds of drama here in this, false world, in this, material world made of inferior energy. Whatever nonsense we are doing, everything is done in this area of inferior energy. So he knows ultimately soul cannot be killed. Ultimately I cannot kill you, you cannot kill me. So some kinds of false creation Lord has created so that we can fulfill our whims. Because in reality it is not possible. In spiritual world, these whims cannot be fulfilled. It has to be fulfilled in this false world. So that's why Krishna gives permission. Okay, as much as you want to enjoy this false world, fake world, you enjoy. So he gives permission so that we can get natural training. I mean, nothing artificial. Krishna has created two things. One is called Shastra, another is called Shastra. Shastra actually means punishment, weapons, and Astra Shastra. Shastra means punishment. And if you add one Shastra. Shastra means scriptures. Bhagavatam, Gita, these are Shastra. So some people will follow Shastra, some people will follow Shastra. So those who follow Shastra, actually they become bewildered. They see one part of the picture. They see only the enjoyment. But if I don't act piously, then there will be punishment. For enjoyment, if I don't act piously, surely there will be punishment. But because of the lusty desires, I see the one part of the picture, enjoyment. But I don't see the other part of the picture. It is in the same package, enjoying impiously and receiving punishment in the same package. But I see the half portion of the package. I see the half portion, enjoyment. So, being bewildered, I try to enjoy, but then automatically the punishment comes. Krishna gives permission, not unconditional permission. Not unconditional permission. If you want to enjoy impiously, Krishna says, Jathechhashi tatha kuru, do whatever you like. The exact translation. Jatha ichhashi tatha kuru, do whatever you like. In Bhagavad Gita. At the end of Bhagavad Gita, after speaking all these verses, in the final few verses, Krishna says to Arjuna, Jathechhashi tatha kuru, do whatever you like. But not unconditionally, not unconditionally. Do whatever you like with your own risk. With your own risk. So, when we become, in the first line, it is written, herein the reason for foolishness is described. Reason for foolishness. So, what is the reason for foolishness? In Bhagavad Gita also Krishna replied the same thing. Kamaesha, krodhaesha, rajaguna, samudbhava. These lusty desires makes us foolish. Yesterday in the Bhagavatam class there was a nice point that Shamsundar Jagannath Prabhu, he was explaining about the mind. The mind is like our false guru. Mind is like false guru. Srila Prabhupada used to say, mind is a very expert lawyer. There are two types of lawyer. One type of lawyer is very rarely found, honest lawyer. Sometimes they say lawyer is a liar. If you are not a liar, you cannot be a good lawyer. So mind is a liar, mind is a lawyer, mind is a cheater. Mind is our false guru. I was listening one class from one of our Maharajas. He was telling, I am devotee, but my mind is non-devotee. So we are preaching, but we have to preach to our own mind. That is Manasiksha. That Raghunath Das Goswami's book, it is already published in ISKCON. Very nice, beautiful book. Manasiksha. We have to preach our own mind. Actually giving class means it is a good chance to preach to our own mind. Listening and explaining. Both are purifying. It is a chance to preach to our own mind. So, this mind, it is also called king of senses. Actually, this Raganuga Bhakti, spontaneous love, is mainly related to mind and heart. The external senses we are using for devotional service, like hearing, this external sense, hearing, then speaking using external sense, seeing the Lord, we are using external senses. But internal sense is mind. This is actually VIP. Mind is like a VIP. If you can convert a VIP into devotee, if you can convert Narendra Modi, the Prime Minister of India, into a devotee, that is a great success. If you can convert any VIP into a devotee, jajjad acharati shreshtas tatta devetaro jana, sajat pramanam kuruti lokastadanu vartate. If a leader becomes devotee, then automatically ordinary people will become devotee. Because they like to follow the leaders. So in our body, the leader is mind. The leader is mind. So, and this mind is very tricky, it is a very, false loving fake things. And it is like a lawyer convincing you. It is very expert in convincing you that this world of illusion is actually meant for your enjoyment. Even though we hear Shastra, the mind will come and preach to you. It is preaching to the soul, it is preaching to the intelligence, it is trying to confuse intelligence, it is trying to confuse soul. So in this way, mind is playing a great havoc in our life. That's why Prabhupada many times used to say, Jai Jan Krishna Bhaje Shebara Chatur. Shebara Chatur means he is very, very intelligent. Those who are serving Krishna and those who are in Krishna consciousness, they are very, very intelligent. Generally, this is grammatically wrong. If you type very, you will see it is grammatically wrong. But Prabhupada used this. Those who are Krishna conscious, they are very, very intelligent. I can say very intelligent. So very intelligent means when mind will come to confuse you, when mind will try to confuse you, you have to be intelligent enough not to be trapped, not to get trapped by the preaching of mind. So there are different ways we have to engage our external senses, internal senses. In Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says in Bhakti Yoga, if you cannot do like this, do like this. If you cannot do like this, do like this. If you cannot do like this, do like this. First he says, Mayeva mano adhatsa moi buddhing niveshashashi mayeva atordham nasangshaya. This is Raganuga stage. That just engage your mind, mayeva mano adhatsa. You offer your mind, engage your mind on me. So first, there are few verses, very confusing verses. I was reading many times, but still today, the last verse number 12, still today I cannot understand. And His Grace Bhurijan Prabhu, he explained in his Surrender unto Me these 4-5 verses, and he himself told that these 4-5 verses are most confusing. And he wrote an appendix. It is called appendix. What is that? Last portion of the book, only on these 4 verses. So please, if you can manage time, go through these 4 verses. Chapter 12, starting from verse number 8 and ending verse number 12. So verse number 8 says that, Mayeva mano adatsa, engage your mind on me. Mayeva mano adatsa, Moi buddhing niveshaya, offer your intelligence to me. Engage your intelligence on me. Moi buddhing niveshaya. Niveshashishi moeva atordhang nasangshaya. If you can do this, if you can engage your mind and intelligence on me, atordham, then only upwards, you can go only upwards, no doubt. But that is Raganuga, spontaneous. But 99.9% people, 99.9% devotees, they don't have this spontaneous love of Godhead, open secret. So, the next sloka Krishna says, if you cannot do this, then practice. Then first he says, practice with your internal senses. Shanai shanai uparamet. Try to withdraw your mind. The mind is going here and there. Try to withdraw it. Then next practice with your external senses. Hearing Krishna Katha, speaking about Krishna, eating, taking Krishna Prasadam. So, practice with external senses, practice with internal senses. Then you can say, my dear Krishna, I cannot practice. Krishna is so kind, giving discount after discount, discount after discount. Or if you cannot do like this, then he says, then work for me. Okay, I cannot follow all the rules and regulations. Then work for me. Devotees are constructing Krishna's temple. You can go and collect money, make light members, this, that. This is another little lower stage. I cannot do that also because I belong to such a social environment. I am a Muslim. I cannot do that. My wife will scold me, Then okay, if you cannot do that, you spend your income for pious causes like opening hospital, helping the patients, that Mother Teresa is doing, that is also Krishna accepted. That is very lowest stage, but that also Krishna accepted. In the verse number 11, Prabhupada also explained. So then Krishna compared all these stages, that actually better than this is this, Sreyohi Gyanam Bhashas, better than practice is knowledge. Better than knowledge is meditation. Then better than meditation is Sarva Karma Phalatyagam. Just offer all the result of your work for the service of the Lord. So in this way, Krishna has given us all option how to become devotee, how to develop our intelligence, how to get rid of our cheating mind, who is all the time trying to betray us, trying to convince us to enjoy this false world and to forget Krishna. So, if we can follow Krishna's guidelines, actually the conclusion is that if we are sincere, even if we are unfit, sincere soul will survive. Sincere people will survive. Recently, I was listening a news that one girl from West Bengal, she got gold medal in Asiad. So she was born in a poor family, very poor family. Her father is a rickshaw puller, and that rickshaw puller got heart attack. Last 10 years he is not earning money. Her mother is a tea garden worker. So no facilities. She had some problem in the leg, That girl got gold medal in Asiad game. So she was telling her story, how she practiced every day almost 10 hours. So this reminds me regarding Sambandha, Abhidhaya and Prayojan. Sambandha, this girl had no facilities, but somehow or other she made a connection with Sports Authority of India. So this is like Sambandha. She created a relationship with the Sports Authority of India. So Sports Authority of India trained her. That is Abhidhaya. Trained her heavily, 10 hours every day. 10 hours every day she was practicing. And then she went to Asiad Games in Indonesia and she got gold medal. So that is like she got the achievement of her life. Similarly, in our spiritual life also, first of all, getting Sambandha is also difficult. But luckily, we got Sambandha. We got Srila Prabhupada books. We got connection with Srila Prabhupada. We got connection with ISKCON. We got connection with so many nice devotees, gurus, Shiksha gurus and Diksha gurus. So our Sambandha part is actually, more or less it is achieved. But the next part is Abhidhaya, which is very, very difficult. Abhidhaya part is the most difficult. Sambandha we have got, which is also rare to achieve. It is not that anybody can achieve Sambandha easily. But luckily we have achieved Sambandha. But next part is Abhidhaya. Abhidhaya is, practicing. Like that girl practiced 10 hours daily for achieving little gold medal. How much we are practicing daily to achieve Krishna Prem? How much we are practicing daily to achieve Krishna Prem? If that girl is practicing 10 hours daily, are we practicing 10 hours Krishna consciousness, reading Srila Prabhupada books, chanting, associating with devotees? Sincere practice are we doing? We can ask ourselves. It is not that without practice that girl got gold medal. Similarly, we cannot expect Krishna Prem without sufficient and sincere and serious practice. That is Abhidaya part which is left to us. Krishna has given this to us. Abhidaya has to be done by us. Has to be done by us. For Sambandha, Krishna has helped us so much. For Abhidaya also he is helping, but main commitment has to come from us. Abhidaya, practice. Then if we practice sincerely and perfectly, the achievement, gold medal, Krishna Prem, which is, if we compare with gold medal, it is an offense. So, it is the highest achievement of human life to achieve Krishna Prem. So, thank you very much. Time is almost over. So, if you have 3 minutes are there, if you have any comment or question, please.
Hi.
Thank you very much, Prabhuji, for this class. I was just remembering in one class, Srila Prabhupada started crying. He said that Krishna, he demands full surrender, but not Lord Chaitanya. He doesn't demand any surrender. He just says, here, take Krishna Prem. And he's giving it freely, even to the malechas and untouchables. And then he started crying and he stopped the class, knowing that we were the malechas and untouchables who are getting the Krishna Prem for free.
Yeah, actually, as far as I am concerned, we are not fit to get this sambandha also. It is very rare to achieve the connection also that we have already got. It is true that we have got the connection. And this connection also is generally not given to everyone. Only Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has given this connection, especially Srila Prabhupada. He has given this connection, this sambandha, to everyone practically. But now it is in our hand. Krishna is giving in Kali Yuga all kinds of concession, all kinds of discount, all kinds of grace marks. But if we misuse the chances, these facilities, the grace marks are there. Krishna is giving grace marks. But sometimes, as I told, mind is very much cheating. Mind will tell you, you are devotee, and Krishna will reward you under any circumstances. Even if you fall down, even if you commit some, offenses, Krishna will rectify. In this way, mind can also create a false picture. The mind can mislead us. We may think everything is so positive that even if I don't become sincere, even if I don't perform devotional service sincerely, it will be adjusted in future. Naam bole papa buddhi, to commit sinful activities on the strength of holy name. So this is actually mind's cheating, Mind will try to allure us, giving some false promise. Now you are devotee, everything will be adjusted. But we should not believe our mind so much. We should know that mind is very much cheating. So if we keep our, suspicion, doubt on the mind, in Bhagavatam, Prabhupada very clearly explained, you must doubt your mind always, constantly. Constantly you must doubt your mind, and Paramatma is there, constantly present. It is not that once in a year I can consult Paramatma. It is not like that. Maybe with your Guru you can meet once in a year, external Guru. But with Paramatma, non-stop, 24 hours we can consult. So Paramatma is there to consult, but we are, instead of consulting with Paramatma, we are consulting with our mind, polluted mind. So it is fact that our target is to cry for Lord. But it is not achieved so easily. Tatra lollam api mullam akalam janma koti sukritirna labhate. It is not achieved even accumulating piety for millions of lifetimes. It is very, very difficult to achieve. And sometimes Prabhupada used to say, it takes 1 minute. Both are correct. It takes millions of lifetimes, it takes 1 minute. Both are correct. If I am really sincere, Krishna's one signature is enough. Krishna will sign, okay. Then you get Krishna Prem, you can cry for Krishna easily. But if Krishna doesn't sign, then it may take millions of lifetimes also. So Krishna sees our sincerity. If he sees that this man is sincere, external things will be, like superficial. Internal sincerity, Krishna will surely reciprocate with our internal sincerity. So let us try. If we are lucky, one day we can cry for Krishna. And if you are not lucky, it may take many lifetimes. His Holiness Gaur Govinda Maharaj used to say, we have opened a school for crying. That Bhubaneswar temple, he used to say, this temple is a school for crying. But there are also two types of crying, Sahajiya's crying and sincere crying. So we are hankering for that crying. When that day will come when we can really cry for Krishna. Thank you, Mataji. You are speaking from a very deep level. Hare Krishna. So, any other comment? Hare Krishna. You can enlighten us, all the disciples of Srila Prabhupada. Can you pass some comments? Okay. Yeah.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. What if you known someone that have been very, very sincere for many, many years, but in the present it seems he's not as sincere? How to not develop this critical mentality? Because ultimately, we know they've been around for many, many more years than us or me.
So in devotional life, actually, as long as we are not pure devotee, there will be waves of Rajaguna, waves of Sattaguna, waves of Tamaguna. If we are free from this guna, then we are on pure platform of pure devotion. But as long as we are not achieving that success, as long as we are practicing devotional life within the area of, it is a mixed devotion. We have little Sattaguna, little Rajaguna, little Tamaguna, and also devotion. So there will be some waves. Sometimes there will be waves of Tamaguna, then we become weak. Then there will be waves of Rajaguna, you become active. Then sometimes you will also get chance. There will be waves of Sattaguna. And that time should be utilized very sincerely. When you understand now, I am feeling waves of Sattaguna, you practice very strongly. In a short time, try to, because everything is favorable. So within a short time, we can achieve much. So these advantages we have to take. When there is waves of Sattva-guna, we should practice devotional life very, very sincerely, so that in a short time we can cross many millions of lifetimes. Is it clear? Hare Krishna. But until and unless we touch suppose you don't know swimming, Prabhupada gave this example. I am in a boat and I don't know swimming. Actually, those who know swimming, they are also a little afraid. And those who do not know swimming, they become nervous when they are on the boat, when they are crossing some river. In the middle of the river, they are really nervous because they don't know swimming. But once you touch the bank of the river, once you touch the ground, then no more fear. So once we touch that Shuddha Sattva, pure spiritual level, no more fear. But as long as we are within the realm of Sattva-guna, Raja-guna, Tama-guna, we will be always troubled. We will be always troubled. Is it clear? Hare Krishna. So time is over. Thank you very much. Granthara srimad bhagavatam ki, Samaveto Vaishnav Bhakta Brinda ki, Nitai Gaur Premanjan.